Imagine a world where space technology helps us track and save endangered species in real time, changing the face of animal conservation forever. This might sound like science fiction, but it's actually becoming a reality thanks to advancements in satellite imaging and data analysis. Satellites in orbit around the Earth can capture high-resolution images of our planet's surface, allowing us to monitor wildlife populations and their habitats like never before. For example, satellite cameras can detect the presence of animals by tracking changes in vegetation, water sources, or even the shadows they cast. This information can then be used to create detailed maps of animal migration patterns, helping conservationists to identify areas that need protection. But that's not all. Satellites can also track the movements of individual animals, like elephants or rhinos, by fitting them with special collars that send signals back to orbiting satellites. These collars use something called GPS, or Global Positioning System, which is basically a network of satellites that can pinpoint the exact location of an object on the Earth's surface. By combining GPS data with satellite images, conservationists can get a complete picture of an animal's behavior, including where it roams, what it eats, and even how it interacts with other animals. This kind of information is invaluable for developing effective conservation strategies, like creating protected areas or reintroducing species into the wild. One of the most exciting applications of space technology in animal conservation is the use of something called synthetic aperture radar, or SAR. SAR is a type of satellite imaging that can see through clouds and darkness, allowing us to track animals even in remote or hard-to-reach areas. This is especially useful for monitoring species that are active at night, like owls or big cats, or for tracking animals in areas with heavy cloud cover, like rainforests. By using SAR and other satellite technologies, conservationists can gather data on animal populations and habitats that was previously impossible to obtain. So, how does this data actually help conservation efforts, you might ask? Well, for one, it allows scientists to identify areas where animals are most at risk, like habitats that are being destroyed or fragmented. With this information, conservationists can work with governments and local communities to create protected areas, like wildlife corridors or nature reserves. These efforts can help to reconnect fragmented habitats and give animals the space they need to thrive. Another way satellite data is being used is to monitor animal migration patterns. By tracking the movement of animals over time, scientists can identify key stopover points, like watering holes or feeding grounds, and work to protect these areas from human activities that might harm them. This is especially important for species that migrate over long distances, like birds or caribou. Satellite data is also being used to combat wildlife trafficking. For example, conservationists can use satellite images to monitor areas where animals are being poached and work with law enforcement to crack down on these activities. Additionally, satellite tracking devices can be used to monitor the movement of animals that have been rescued from poachers, helping to ensure their safety and well-being. As you can see, space-based solutions are playing an increasingly important role in animal conservation. From tracking animal populations to combating wildlife trafficking, satellite technologies are giving conservationists the tools they need to make a real difference. If you want to learn more about the latest advancements in this field, be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be exploring the role of artificial intelligence in conservation efforts.